Today we are going to see very important concepts related to machine learning. The name of concept is genetic algorithms. So genetic algorithm, what is a genetic algorithm here? Right. So genetic algorithm is proposed by John Collins. Right. These particular algorithms belongs to the biological evolutions. All of you are aware about the biological evolutions of human beings. Initially, humans is considered to be like Homo sapiens. Then, after the biological evolutions, initially there is humans are walking with the leg and hands. Now, biological evolutions will be there. Means some refinement of the humans will be there. Means humans are a biological species where it has good genes and bad genes. So good genes is going to be transmitted in the genetics or in the genes, and good genes are going to be suppressed. So here now you can see that and you can see that humans is also having human was having some tails, but now it is suppressed because of biological evolutions. So genetic algorithm is one of the biological evolution algorithm. This point you must be noted down. Now you can say that it is one of the adaptive kind of adaptive means what? It is one of the search algorithm, heuristic search algorithms. Now it is based on the genetic, as I told you, it is based on the biological evolution and it is related to the genetics, and it is based on the natural selections. Now you can see that where we can use the genetic problems. So genetic algorithm, we can use the genetic algorithms for generate the high quality of solutions from optimal problems. Right? If you want high quality of solutions and if you want optimized solutions, then we can apply the genetic algorithm. So genetic algorithm we can apply basically for complex structures. Right? If the structure is very complex, in terms of machine learning, you can say that suppose you are having one model, and if you select the one particular data sets, after selections and after applying the data sets and doing the crossover and mutations, if the model is going to be improved, then we can say that that model is optimized solution. So here this is the one of the flow chart. This is the in general flow chart of genetic algorithm. So in general, we are going to be create one instance random populations of an organism. Means here what you are having some populations. We require the populations means data sets. So we can select from the population. We can select the randomly. We can select the randomly. If you are talking in context of the machine learning, it is a data sets. So create initial random populations of the organisms. After that, we have to perform the fitness of. We have to find out the fitness. How it is, how that particular algorithm is, how much it is fit that for that particular problem. So how the solutions are fit with that particular problems. So we can evaluate the fitness of each algorithm. Means suppose if you are having, let us see we are having machine supervised learning algorithm. You are having KNN. If you are having GBoost, you are having EM algorithms. So if you are having different algorithms, and if you apply a particular model, and if you see that particular which algorithm is giving the best fitness on that particular model. So here we will evaluate the fitness of each algorithm. Right? If we see that if you are having three algorithms and we are applying into the model, and if you got optimal solutions, then our objective is achieved and we have to stop the criteria. If optimal solution is not reached, then what we have to do? We have to again go for reproductions. Again we have to do the reproductions, and we have in reproduction what happening? Reproduction is in terms of organisms. It is we can kill the organism. Those who are affecting our model, those the data set which is not important for us, we can remove that particular data set. Or in terms of organisms, it is reproductions and killing the organism which is not important, and again have to apply the mutations. So mutations means what? You are changing the mutations means you are changing the solutions, right? So here these mutations you again apply to the this evaluation and fitness for each algorithms. So now this is in sort of flow charts. Now for applying these particular genetic algorithms, you are having different operations. What is these operations? You are having selection operations, you are having crossover operation, mutations operation, and coding operations. Let's see one by one how we will go for this. So initially we require the populations. Populations means you require the data set. You require the subset of problems. So here you can take the initial populations, and from the initial populations we can calculate the fitness. First objective is to calculate the fitness. Here from create initial random populations means this thing. We are taking the initial population, then we have to calculate the fitness. Let us take, we are having 4 words, which is MAKE, and here we are taking another word, that is TAKE. So we are selecting 2 words, that is MAKE MAC, TAKE tag. If after selecting these 2, you can see that how many of words are matching here. How many of words are matching here? A is matching, K is matching, E is matching. So 3 words are matching over here. So let us assume the fitness of this particular problem is 3, because these are matching, these are matching, these are matching, right? So here the fitness of this particular problem is 3. So then after what we are taking, what we are going to be see here, we will do the crossover, right? We have to select the different words, like we have selected A, B, C, D, E. One word we have selected, or one algorithm we have selected for problems. Similarly, E, F, D, G, N, another algorithm we have selected for the same model. Now we want to perform the crossover. What if you want, after the selections of these 2 words, we are going to apply the crossover. So for applying the crossovers, this crossover will be a single point crossover, 2 point crossover, 3 point crossover, and 4 point or 8 point of crossover is there. So here you can see that 1, 2, 3. Here we are taking 3 point crossovers. So here you can see that we have made one line. Here we have drawn one line. Then what we have to do? We will do the swapping. Crossover means like these operations. Crossover means we are performing the swapping, right? So swapping will perform in between these, right? So here we will perform the swapping. So in the swapping, what happens? Here it is a point 1, 2, 3 point crossovers. From this point, this side one word is there, this side one word is there. So here what happens? Now A, B, then it is swapped with the GN. A, B, GN, then it is E, F, it is swapped with the DE. So finally you will get this kind of word. So after doing the crossover, there may be chance that the children is having optimal solutions, right? A, B, GN, E, F, DE. So basically we are performing the crossover, and this crossover is nothing but your swapping. So this is called crossover. Now you can do the mutations also. You can select random words. In the mutations, what happens? We have to select the random words. Like suppose we want, after the crossover we have this word and we have this word. Now we want to perform the mutations. How do we perform the mutations? We can select any set of segment in the crossover. Let us take these sets and let us take these sets, and we can snip, or we can remove this word and we can place over here, right? Simply A, G, N, and we can place these into this. So here it will be A, Z, D, and here E, F, B, E. So mutations means what? mutation means what? Randomly we will select the word and we can place, we can change. So mutation means it's kind of mixing structures. It kind of mixing, right? So but here in the crossover we are partitioning. We are doing the single point, end point or 2 points. But in the mutations, any one of the words we can mix with another set of segments and we perform the mutations. Once you performing the mutations, again you will get optimal solutions, right? So if you are getting the optimal solutions, right? If the stopping criteria is this, means after applying the selections, crossover and mutations, if you are getting the best solutions, then this particular problem is going to be stopped. This particular algorithm is going to be stopped, and you will get the optimal solutions. If you are not getting the optimal solutions, again you have to select the initial populations, apply the and calculate the fitness, and again you have to select the word, and you can do the crossover, and you have to apply the mutations, and you have to find out the optimal solution. So in this way you can apply the genetic algorithms, right? So now in the next class we will learn about genetic. We will take the example of genetic algorithms, and we will take example also. We can take the example of all these steps one by one so that you can understand. So thank you so much, and I hope you like my sessions. Thank you.